Do you know your colours?
Welcome back to the HART Sapphire Series for 2022. It's First Nations round. It's round 8. We're coming to you live from Nissan Arena for this game 3 of our 4-game spread. Gold Coast Titans in second, taking on the third place USQ Jets in what should be an absolute belter of a match. My name is Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Kel Harrison. Kel, are you looking forward to this one?
I think this one is the game of the round, so yeah, definitely looking forward to this one.
It should be a good game. These two teams have both been playing really, really well. Last time they met was in round 3, and it was the the Titans 47 took on the Jets, and they beat them by 45. It was a very exciting time. That gave 3 straight for the Titans, and it was pushing them right up the ladder. And last weekend, the Titans, they took on the Thunder. They had an absolute cracker match. Probably the match of the round was that one. 51-50, the Titans won it. They then took on the Wildcats the next day, and they beat them 53-41. Jets, they're the smokies of the competition for me.
Yeah.
And they took on the Tigers. They won that one 54-45, and then QT took them on the Sunday, and QT won that one 48-35. So both teams are in pretty good nick, Kel.
Yeah, they're both looking really good. They're both looking fit and yeah, ready to go. So, yeah.
So we've been handed the teams. There's some late changes. We'll start with the Gold Coast Titans. They are as programmed. Kalita Fifi, the goal shooter. Leah Pugh, the goal attack. Lily Gray is the wing attack. Kristen Oxenford is the centre and captain. Hallie Hopman de Villiers, the best name in netball, comes into the starting line at wing defence. Emily Gilbert is the goal defence. Briar Gaffer is the goalkeeper. That leaves a sub-bench of Dakota Newson and Jess Milne, and debut for Alona Nakakora. She comes in, she'll be the reserve shooter for them, and she is an outstanding young player. I've seen her play before, and she goes extremely well. So the coach is Tempapara Bailey, the assistant Karen Wilson, and Ruby Patton is the manager. So the changes are plenty for the USQ Jets, coached by Joe Morgan and Tracy Bruce, assisted and managed by Liz Shaw. Elsa Sandholt is the shooter, will recover the goal attack. The changes start now. Wing attack is out, Jess Lagaya. The centre is Brooke Hams. Maddie Ridley's out with COVID. Hannah Barretto goes to the bench. She's replaced by Siobhan Sherlaw, and she'll be captain. The goal defence is Shanae Grant, and the goalkeeper is Ash Magic Irvin. That leaves a bench of Tani Fennell. Steph O'Brien comes into the side, and Hannah Barretto. Umpires for this one, Kylie Farthing and, of course, Jess Lakeman are the 2 umpires. So it's shaping up. There's a few late changes there. The big outs are Abigail Latu-Mearfow is out for the Gold Coast Titans. She was just unavailable. Like, there was a pre-organised event she couldn't get out of, so she's out of this one. And Maddie Ridley going out for the Jets with COVID. Of course, Olivia Dykstra also out for the Titans. That's their star shooter. Yep. She's out with an ankle injury. About 2 weeks before she's back is the latest mail.
Yeah, so I think you know, the Jets with the big in with Irvin on the side, and you know, with Mearfow out for the Titans, they're going to find it. I think they're going to probably struggle a little bit in the circle, or maybe not. They might prove me wrong, but yeah, I think my pick today is going with the Jets.
Jets by how many?
Well, I'm going to say by 6.
Jets by 6. I just love what the Titans are doing. I'm going to say the Titans narrowly. Yeah. They've got a lot of heart, and I've probably got an advantage over you in that I know Alorna, their reserve shooter, and she's worthy of playing this level in any team. So I've got a feeling that the Titans might just steal this one late and win it by the narrowest of margin. I'm going to go them by 2, the Titans by 2. So, as you know, it is our First Nations round this weekend, and what that means for us is that we're sort of marrying up with the HART Sapphire series, with the Suncorp Super Netball. They've had a couple of weeks of First Nations rounds. Each team within that competition gets to host at their home. You may see around, particularly on the scoreboard around the place, you might see a symbol. And it's hard to describe the symbol. It's probably best if you see it. And the meaning is, we're calling it our heart. So the symbol represents commitment to providing culturally safe and supportive environment for all. The symbol our heart is linked to the cultural symbolism of a meeting place, meaning that when we gather together, we're doing it in a way that is safe and supportive of everyone. So that's a great initiative, and it's getting better every year, and we get more involved every year. And we'll talk about some other things later in the program, like some amazing scarves being made and by Lily Covey's family, and we can talk about that in the breaks when we get an opportunity. We're only a minute away, and I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land of which this great game is taking place, the Turrbal and Jagera people, and pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching today. So, Kel, I've been talking non-stop there for about 8 minutes.
That's okay.
So,
you're doing the important stuff.
Where do you see this game won and lost?
Yeah, so, you know, for me, I think basically the midcourt need to bring it, I think, for the Titans. So I think that's an area to watch.
The midcourt is solid for the Titans. Oxenford, of course, she runs the show for them in there, and she will work extremely hard. Coming to this one, it is, as we say, second versus fourth on the ladder. Yeah. Titans, they've played 7, they're 5-2, 356-4, 343 against at a percentage of 104. Jets, they're also 4-3, and they're 308, 324 with a percentage of 95. So the Jets get us underway. Emily Gilbert gets the first touch for the Titans. She knocks it out of play. It's still with the Jets at the moment. And they've got a chance to lead it early. Hams in the midcourt. She's gone to centre for this one. Working with Lagaya. Lagaya wants to get it to Cubby. Cubby and Fennell been sharing the starting duties this season. Cubby in super shot range from distance.
Beautiful shot.
Her crowd is in, or she calls them her mob.
Yes.
And that is a great goal. Great start to her and the Jets. They lead it 1-0. And unlucky. That was a nice play by the Titans. Gray fired it in and hit the ring. You don't see that often. Leah Pugh gets one back. And loose hands. Leah hangs on to it. Plenty of tension from Ash Irvin. 5-5 steps in, takes a shot. Nothing but net as well. And it's 1-1 at the moment. Back with the Jets now. There's a loud bang in the building. Not sure what that is. Probably just the chairs. And it falls away of Sandholt. She gets her first, so 3 of the 4 shooters are underway. And Jets lead it 2-1. Back it goes now into the pocket.
Really great drive into that pocket. A lot of depth. 5-5.
Drains it a second time. It's 2 apiece. And as promised, this game is delivering. Hams fires it across. The guy with the ball now. Nowhere to go, has to go back. Hams, patient as ever, fires it down, finds Cubby. They're double-teaming Sandholt, leaving Cubby free. She drives the base. Gilbert gives her a hip and shoulder on the way through. It's a hell ball. Great defense by the Titans. Of course, the Titans in the blue and gold. They're going right to left of your screen. And the Green Machine Jets going left to right. So, Titans underway. Gaffer gets us going, finds Gilbert. They're going down this narrow channel on the sideline. Oxenford with it, looks down. Leah Pugh into the corner, put some heat on that. Great take by Oxenford. Back it goes, patience being showed. Pfeiffer, she's 2 from 2. She wants it again, she gets it. Looks good off the hand, it drops.
Oh, she's shooting beautifully.
3 shots in, 3 shots nothing but net. Have not even touched the ring, Kel.
Yeah, no, that's exactly perfect. And, you know, the Titans are just using great width of the court, creating a lot of space down there.
So Titans leave it 4-2. I called it by 2. Let's wrap this game up. And I'm right again.
For the next, what, 48 minutes?
Just use the clock, team. Use the clock. So Lagai couldn't hang on to that one. It falls away of, that'll be Gaffer gets us going. Doltman de Villiers looks down, nowhere to go, goes to Gray in a contest. Ham's got a good piece of it. And possession call here, the way of the Gaia. Turnover to the Jets. Ham's with it, and now we've got an offside call. No, we don't, we've got a contact call instead. Sandholt in that very back space.
Yeah, manages to keep it in.
She tiptoed along the old baseline there. And Jets, they get one back, 4-3 at the moment. Pugh on Grant, that's going to be a good battle. Gray opened up nicely.
Yes, great front move there.
And 5-5. The streak continues.
Today, yeah.
5 from 5, hasn't even hit the side of the ring yet. And who is this superstar? Shooting brilliantly. Back it goes. Pocket ball in, that is huge. Under pressure, double teamed. Sandholt uses her elevation.
See, as you're saying, the Titans are double teaming there on Sandholt, but it just came off it a little too early there.
Ripped it in. 5-4. This entertaining game continues. Willie Gray working hard. Pfeiffer out of the circle now. She's got it all. And this time it's turned over, is it? No. Sherlock call for the contact outside. Leah Pugh for her first shot of the game. Irvin tries to obstruct, can't. It's 5-4. 6-5-4 in favour of the team from the Gold Coast. The Jets working it. Cubby with it now, looks in, nowhere to go, has to go back. Lagai into the pocket, hands. Put it in the air. Gaffer had a look. And a bit of an air ball there by Sandholt.
Very uncharacteristic of her.
Good defence from Gilbert, forced that. And that gives the ball back to the Titans. So working hard here. Oxenford finds Gray. Gray on the fly. This combination, Gray and Pfeiffer. It's going well, Kel.
Yes. And again.
You're going to have to punch me in the face, Kel. What am I watching here? It's 7-4. I'm dreaming. I don't think I've ever seen a shooter in any netball hit the first 7 shots in a row with nothing but net. So a young lady, we didn't really know much about her until a couple of weeks ago when she came in for Dykstra. Finally. She's human, ladies and gentlemen. That's great news for us, because I was getting concerned.
Not great news for Titans.
So it's just good to know she's human.
Good work by Gilbert.
So back it goes. Sandholt with the ball. Has a chance to get one back. It's the back of the ring this time, and it drops. And the ball is with the Jets. So the Mizuno momentum swings back towards the Jet. That is a huge pass from Lily Cubby.
Very lucky it was quite flat, so yeah, Gaffer just needs to work on the timing of when she's going to jump for those intercepts.
So Lily Gray goes to the pocket. I tell you what, they've got to be careful of that. Ash Irvin will have a crack at a couple of them later on.
Like that.
She had a crack at that one and got it quite successfully.
Yes.
We call it magic for a reason. And it's back with the side from the Ipswich area. Jets with it right now into the pocket. Nice work for them. And just like that, the momentum swings the Jets. It's a 3-goal run to them. And it's tied up at 7. What a great start to the Titans. Jets have fought back well. We know the Jets love a close game, Kel.
They do. Well,
And
I don't know if they love
queens.
it, but they do thrive on a close game.
You're never safe with them. They'll come back hard, as many teams have found out this season.
Yes.
Pugh, just too much spice on that one. And it was from
a little bit of heat.
A little bit low, that pass, Kel.
Yeah.
Might have been from the hip.
Yes. One of your bugbears.
Oh, just saying, Kel, just saying. The ball swings across. Grant with it now. They're in transition, looking for 4 straight here, the Jets. Hams, she cocked the big elbow to fire it across. Well chased down by Cubby. And Sandholt for 4 straight. It is 8-7 the Titans. Correction, 8-7 the Jets. Titans centre pass. Gray fires across Leah Pugh, and that's a better pass. That had some heat on it as well, but it was in the great area. And Firefly gets another goal. And we've got the stats machine up today, Kel.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yes, very, very...
Anything early you can tell me from the stats machine?
Yeah, no, well, both are sitting on 88% at the moment of their centre pass conversions. So,
That's a good number.
Yeah.
So the ball goes out here. Cubby couldn't hang on to that one. And away they go, the Titans again. Gilbert fires across to Oxenford. Nice play here. Bailey Hopman de Villiers wants it, doesn't get it, gets it now. Looks down. Great drive again by Gilbert. They're working this left-hand sideline well. Firefly out of the circle. And it falls the way of... We've had a change by the looks of it. So the debutant with her first touch. Nakatokra gets the ball. And she gets the first one. And Firefly's gone to goal attack. It's a little bit of sneaky movement there. Irvin, no obstruction on the outside on Sherlaw. And Mervyn now contacts. She thinks if she smiles, she'll get away with it, but alas, umpires all over that. Put the pearly whites away, we say. Is this 2 straight for... It is. So gives herself a little clap. Of course, I know her, Alorna Nagatura, from the Queensland mixed team.
Yes.
Didn't play on my team this year that won, but has been in previous championship winning sides. So has got some game. And it's great to see another Suns player making it at this level. We're starting to dominate. So that's 3, I think we've got. Oh, no, sorry, we had Sam Hurst and Caleb Pollock. That's 5.
Pretty good representation.
Yeah, we had them in previous years.
Yes.
I forgot about them. Of course, great Jet players, both those players. Well, footwork call here. Just as the Titans took the lead again. They'll go back the way of the Jets. So Grant fires it down. Hopman de Villiers was front position, got the ball, couldn't rip it in, though. Maguire with it now. Goes to Cubby. Fakes the pass and then just opened up brilliantly for Sandholt. And Sandholt gets goal number 10. We're locked at 10. We got 5.5 to play in the first quarter. And the Jets come pouring down. Nice play here. Nice split.
Great take.
That's Elsa Sandholt at her best.
She is so strong in the air.
In the air and split beautifully.
Yeah.
And the score is 11-10 in favour of the Jets. Let's check Sandholt's scoring. She's 10 from 11, 91%. There was that one that just sort of missed everything. And up the other end, we've got combined shooting stats now of 9 for 9. And, well, they haven't missed a shot yet, the Titans.
That's
They're 10 from 10. And we've got an obstruction call here, so that one won't count. They're still on 10 for 10. Back it goes. They've got a bit of distraction there at the moment. That's a goal that counts. So it's 11-11. Titans still perfect at this stage. Grant with it, has to go back with Hams. They're giving the 1-2 again. Sherlaw fires it down, nowhere to go.
Oh.
Great defence here. A bit of a box zone being played by the Titans at the moment.
I mean, Cubby had a great leading drive out there, but they're just not seeing her, so the vision's not there at the moment.
So Cubby has to go all the way back to the goal defender.
Oh, great front hold by Sandholt.
Sandholt read that well, set herself up, nice position. Perpendicular to the box zone, and it really opened up along that goal line. So 12-11, smart play by Sandholt, and the pass from Cubby, sublime.
Oh, rejection.
Was that Ash Irvin?
Ash Irvin.
Was that Magic Irvin?
It was.
So Lorna gets us underway again, fires it across. Oxenford with it, nowhere to go.
Oh.
It's a bit of a hustle there at the moment.
Yeah.
It's tight in that circle. Grant out of play on this occasion. Oh, the sneaky bounce pass. Should have learned that at the Suns. So a missed shot here. That's the first one Firefly, she started on fire now. Lorna's missed one as well, so they've missed their last shot there, the Titans, both of them. Gives the Jets a sniff. They lead it by 1. Don't forget, you can join us anytime you want through the HART Sapphire Series Facebook page. Drop us a comment. Tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us if you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
So,
we've got some fans for Dakota Newsom.
Everywhere we go, she has fans. Cubby fires it across. Hams does well. Chase that down magnificently.
Oh, Gaffer.
Gaffer read it like the proverbial Dan Brown and ripped it in. This is great transition by the Titans. Great drive there by Lily Gray. Opens it up. Firefly. Nowhere to go. And they can't connect. But we've got a contact call.
Grant can't believe it.
That was a lucky call by the way of the Titans. That looked like it was going out for all money. So Firefly, she missed her last. Does she miss 2 in a row? She does. And this time it comes off. I'm not sure if that was Firefly who took the shot or not. My apologies. But either way, the Titans have missed it. It's back with the green machine. They're in transition. The Hopman de Villiers couldn't pull that one in. Great work by Shanae Grant. Cubby with it, nowhere to go. Now she opens it up. Put that goal down to Lily Cubby if it's scored. She opened that circle up beautifully.
She is working incredibly hard out the front and, giving Sandhold a nice open space for the hold.
Unfortunately, the shot misses, and now they're back with the Titans in transition. Bit of a tennis match at the moment. It's going back and forwards. Nowhere to go again, this time across the transverse. Looking across, Firefly had it and wanted it, didn't get it back. Oxenford gets it this time. Now they go to Firefly. Steps in. So after a great start, she's missing a couple at the moment. Got a first 7, nothing but net. Then I put the curse on her, the commentator's curse. So the Mizuno momentum, the Mizuno momentum changes. It goes back the way of the Titans. It's 12 apiece. And Lagaya drives that side, transverse line beautifully. So, you nice play here. Lily Cubby worked it in well. And passes off to Sandholt.
That was smart play, just to draw Gilbert out.
Sandholt misses. Norma gets her own rebound. Can't on this occasion. Gaffer did brilliantly. Fires it down. Gilbert
Great
on the
drive.
fly. Should have gone to Gray. It didn't. Now they've sort of broken down a little bit. They've got to do a reset. That should have gone to Firefly and didn't. Now they've turned it over. A couple of missed opportunities there for the Titans.
It's a lucky break there.
So Oxenford gets one back. Lorna needs this. Doesn't want to shoot it. Steps away. Draws the obstruction call on Grant. And then practically rolls it tunnel ball style. Down to Firefly. She's back. 13-12. And the Titans with their centre. We've got 20 seconds to play. Can they get another one before the break and make this almost a perfect start? Oxenford says, yes, we can. And Irvin is fighting.
Pushing through there.
Like Takora, like a pony. Steps in. Firefly. Can't get it on the buzzer. So the Titans win that quarter 13-12. And what a great start for both teams, Kel.
Yeah, there's some really great quick play happening.
Titans looked like they were going to pull away from it, and then a 5-goal run to the Jets got them the lead before the Titans wrangled it back.
Yeah,
and they lead it by
both
1.
ends. Yeah, both shooting ends just sort of getting a little bit of, bit of nervousness in their shots and not hitting there.
So as we've said, Kel, it's First Nations round this weekend, and if you're looking on screen now, you'll probably see that the Jets team, they're wearing, or the support staff, I should say, are wearing a scarf. Now, the significance of that scarf is, as we all know, Lily Cubby's in this team. Her sister plays in the Ruby side. Yes. And so Lily Cubby, her Auntie Georgina, she knitted that scarf, and the significance of the scarf is to represent reconciliation. So last Thursday night they had a yarning circle. It was Auntie Georgina and Auntie Lizzie came to that, and they had a chat. And when I say aunties, they're actual genuine aunties of Lily Cubby, not because it's a collective term, auntie. Yes. So it's both meanings. And they had a yarning circle, and they all got together and they talked about reconciliation. And there's a lot of those guys in the crowd right now. They're from Gamilaroi, which I believe is it's near the St George border with Queensland and New South Wales, where it all meets there. Yep. That's where the mob comes from. It's from a little town called Guduga. So there you go. That's the significance of the scarf that you're looking at right now on screen. So earlier today we had a match here at Nissan Arena, and Mendy Reyes came down all the way from Townsville.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you the score, but watch the game if you haven't seen it, and it's 71 to
Yes.
51. It doesn't reflect how close that game was. It got to 6 in the third quarter, but then the experience of the Cougars was just a little bit too much.
Yeah,
So,
the
sorry, it
Rays-
got to 7. They had a chance to make it 6. They didn't grab
Yeah.
it, but that was a pretty entertaining game, though, Kel.
Yeah, the Rays, you know, they really brought it, and you know, you could tell that they really wanted to win, and yeah, brought a great defensive game. But yeah, unfortunately, the Cougars, or fortunately for the Cougars, they came through.
Depending who you support.
Yeah, that's right. You know, depending which side of the coin you are.
And of course, we had a game yesterday. QUT took on the Tigers, and they won that one 64 to 47.
Yep.
That was the curtain raiser to the Firebirds, who had a shock loss last night.
Yes. Oh, gutted.
It was tough to watch, actually.
Yeah, it was a brilliant game to watch. Actually, it was so exciting. We're on the edge of our seats at home, but yeah, yeah.
So let's fire the stats machine, Kel. What do we got there? Let's talk about the Jets. How's their shooting looking?
Yeah, so the Jets at the moment, you know, are sitting on the goal shooter on 92%. So
Sandholt 92. What's that? 12 from 13.
12 from 13. She's only missed one, and also for Cubby only missing one as well. She's on 67, 2 from 3.
So good work there.
Yep.
They're going well. And of course, then we've got the
Yes,
the other side
collective.
of the collective on the
So
other side.
Titans, you know, they were sitting on 100% there for quite a while, but then just sort of went through a period of not being able to hit their shots. And collectively, you know, yeah, we've got 11 from 15 on 73% for goal shooter, and goal attack 2 from 5 at 40%.
So let's see. We're looking at the lineups. Have you seen any changes, Kel?
Yeah, just having a look now.
Looks
Still
like
got Cubby on, yes.
I think there's a change to the Titans' offensive end. Looks like Pugh's come back on a goal attack. She has, and Fifi's gone back to shooter, and that means Nagatora has gone to the bench. So 13 apiece here, and we are with the Titans. Ball goes down. Lily Gray in the corner, fires it across. Nowhere to go. Oh, nice work there. Fifi just popped out through the traffic. Was that a stop and pop, Kel?
It kind of was, yeah.
Well, there you go.
You stop and pop through to the front.
Good to know that was a stop and pop through the front. So working hard here. Oxenford, oh, she got a good piece of it, couldn't rip it in.
Oh, Hams wasn't watching then.
So Hams has gone to wing attack, and that means Lagai's at centre. Cubby's still the GA, and we've got was it a hell ball?
Offside.
An offside. Sneaky little shoelace. You got to watch those shoelaces, Kel. Back it goes, Titans on the ball. Gilbert, nowhere to go. Fires it down Bailey to Hopman de Villiers. They're looking good today, the Titans. Nice pass into the pocket. Fifi, very quick on her feet. Wants it back. Irvin had a good chance at that. She turned her body into the defender rather than away. And I wouldn't do that too often to Irvin. She'll be all over that. So Titans 15, Jets 13. Nowhere to go. Long ball. Gilbert. She ignored the drive from Lily Gray.
Don't we love a defensive assist?
I don't. You do.
I do. If it's right and the timing's right, yes, give it any time of the day.
Low percentage netball, 16 to 13. I hate it. But anywho, moving on, Kel. Cubby with it, and obstruction call inside the circle. Gilbert, the ball's out, so that means Gaffer's still in. And Lily Cubby, boom shakalaka, gets another one. 16 to 14, Titans by 2. They've led it by as much as 3, and it's gone 2 the other way as well. So it's been a close battle all the way through. Fifi, this is right on super shot range. And she's a super shooter.
Gets her own rebound.
Misses it, flew through the air. The black locks just flayed everywhere. She ripped it in. And we get again the Titans by 3. So captain with it, Shulor finds Hams, long pass into the pocket, Lagaya. Cubby just
great
glid.
front sweep.
I nearly said glid. I meant to say glided into that spot.
Yes.
That's just word as glid, is there? Hands over there, Hams got to touch. We're creating up our own stuff, are we?
That's right.
Get the Funk and Wagnalls out. So back it goes. Gray nowhere to go. Has to go to Oxenford. Looks in, and Pugh does brilliantly.
Grant doing a little bit of hand holding there.
It's nice for long walks on the beach, but not so good on the netball court. Pugh misses, but still with the Titans. They go to Fifi.
That was a great delivery by Gray.
Sapphire, she's the smallest in the circle,
Yeah.
but probably the most dynamic in there at the moment.
Just holding well and moving off the hold really well.
And
Just
does
like
that again. This time she held Irvin out, missed the shot though. Irvin comes back with a big rebound. And this game living up to all the hype, 18 to 14. Cubby with it now. Brave take, and she gets it into Sandholt. And Sandholt, ever so calmly, just puts the ball in the hoop.
Calming everybody down.
As calm as you like. 18 to 15. Jets back with it. They get the Mizuno momentum on that one. The guy fires it down, Grant. Hams wants to go to the pocket. Goes to the top instead. Great drive by Cubby. And Cubby just to the right of the post. And the lefty makes no mistake.
Cubby did well there. Like the Titans are setting up their, what we usually see them do is setting up that box defense in the
And we've got a
in the goal
timeout.
third. Yeah, sorry, I was just getting distracted by the timeout.
Timeout to the Titans.
But yeah, Titans setting up that box, defense, and Cubby coming straight through the middle to break that up.
Supercoach Bailey calls the timeout, and I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, HART Sports, principal sponsor and naming rights sponsor, Powerade, Mount Franklin, Legassic Jewels and Strapit. All the pictures you see today coming to you from the team at Double Take Sport, the best in the business. They've been with us since day one, and we hope they continue as well. So, Jets, they're fighting hard, but they just can't quite bridge this gap at the moment, Kel.
No, they're both teams are kind of even at the moment, but the Jets have missed quite a few shots, so they just need to fix that up.
So Titans missing some big firepower in that circle, of course.
Yeah.
We got Abigail Latu Meafau. She's out, unavailable. Prior engagement, couldn't change it. And then Olivia Dykstra. She's did an ankle injury. We saw it just before the doubleheader last weekend, and she's out for another 2 weeks, I believe. So they're hoping to have her back by round 10. That's what they're hoping for. But that's the latest on them. Let's look at the ladders coming in this one.
Yep.
Titans, they're sitting pretty, 20 points. If they win today, they'll go to 24. The Cougars are already on 30 because they had a win today. So they'll be sitting very well entrenched in second place. QUT Netball, game in hand, they're on 16. And USQ Jets, if they lose this, they will stay in fourth place on 16 with the Thunder still to play. Thunder play the last game tonight, and they're on 15 points. So QUT, they've got a game in hand at the moment. They're a game in hand, so they're on 16. But it comes down to this: if the Jets win today, they could go as high as second, but their percentage is down a little bit. So that would be quite an effort. They'd have to win by a fair margin. And that young lady there, Firefly, having a bit to say, and she gets the goal in for the Titans. They get the lead back to 3. Emily Gilbert does brilliantly. Took the intercept on the run. They must convert this. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities. They need to seize this one. Don't forget, the last time these two teams met was round 3. It was just a 2-point thriller. It was we had a string of 2-point games at that period of the competition. Now we've got a footwork call. So unfortunately, they can't convert it on this occasion.
Sherlaw and Barretto just coming into the same space.
Back it goes. Ball is with the... Oxenford just put the paw out and it's stuck. That ball was past her. She grabbed it in. And here they go. This is great play. Titans in transition. Back to the corner. Pugh. Threw a no-look pass.
A little bit of a hop.
Really put pressure under Firefly. That was not the best pass to throw. Remembering Firefly's on Irvin. So gives away, what do you reckon, 6 inches there?
Yeah,
it's a fair amount of height.
A whole head.
So she needs a whole head.
A whole head.
That's what you say in horse racing, isn't it?
Yes.
So back it goes to the jet.
I
got no idea.
I don't know.
So into the pocket. So the guy with the ball at the moment. And Cubby and Gilbert ripping it into each other. Cubby wins that battle. And back it goes to Sandholt. Back to 2, Kel. They had a chance to make it 4. Titans, a little missed opportunity there. Leah Pugh has it now, nowhere to go. Fires it across to Gilbert. Nice pass in the end. Looks in again, another rush pass. Leah Pugh needs to settle. She's thrown the ball away a couple of times in the last few minutes. And that's not helping the Titans' cause. And they're keeping the Jets in it through these unforced errors. That won't make Coach Bailey happy at all. So It's not often you get a former silver fern coaching against a former diamond. And that's what we have today in Temapara Bailey. You might know her if you're my age. You might know her as Temapara George. Played 89 or 92 tests. You won't tell me the exact number.
Yep.
And, of course, then you've got Joe Morgan Diamond 115 for the Jets. And they're head-to-head at the moment. So the ball back with Oxenford gets us underway. It's a 19-all game at the moment. Again, another loose pass. That's 3 in a row for Leah Pugh.
What caused that then was Ash Irvin coming out hunting for that pass deep into the pocket, which what you called in the first quarter. You thought she'd come out looking for that. And, so just forced that error.
Ash Irvin, she's ready to inject herself into this one, causing no amount of grief. There's been a change at shooter by the looks of it. Yes, they have. And that is Alona Nagatoro back on. Natakura is back on. She's at shooter. Titans, they get to 20.
Yeah, we've got our Firefly now come on into goal attack.
So, Pugh to the bench. Probably those passes getting thrown away. Haven't impressed the coach, so she's off. And a great shot there by Sandholt. We're tied at 20, 7 to play. Oxenford with the ball now. There's Firefly. She's moved to GA. Back they go. Gray nowhere to go. Has to go to the top now. Oxenford. Firefly working hard. Contact call there on Irvin. She passes off. Natakura delicately dancing around the ball. Gets the shot and scores.
Very physical in the ring there between all players.
It's a fair contest, but physicality high. Cubby can't pull that one in.
Cubby just pulled out of the drive then, so the pass went, but then she wasn't there. So
great defence by Gilbert on that occasion. Gets it back now from a partner in crime in the Hopman de Villiers. Bang, bang. And, Sherlock, nice hands there over the top of Firefly. Bats it out of court. No, contact call. Thought it was clean. And Gray, they've got a hell ball. Lily Gray just hung on it a little bit long. That turns it back over. This time the Jets now. They're in transition. And we've got to change at wing defence for the Jets. That's Barreto on at wing defence. So
Sherlaw's into goal defence.
So Sherlock on to goal defence. Barreto's at wing defence. Irvin with a bib down as a keeper. Grant's on the bench.
Is that the Jets bib?
Cubby's also gone to the bench. She's been replaced by Tiani Fennell. She's about to take the throw in. So the only Jets player we haven't seen is, of course, Steph O'Brien at the moment. And even Sandholt with all the height couldn't pull that one in. And Hopman de Villiers, she's got a couple of caution here. She's been
going offside.
Side a little bit. Yeah, that's a caution. She's been going through the top of the circle rather than round the circle. I mean, it is the shortest way, just to go through the circle.
That's right.
Slightly illegal on the rules. So, 21 apiece.
Might be pushing it a little bit.
21 apiece. Titans get us underway again. And Lily Gray stepped one way, fired at the other.
Ash Irvin has got her hand in there.
Irvin read it like the Sunday papers. And it's gone back with the guy up. Now they steady. Fennell. Unfortunately, the guy couldn't hang on to it. She thought she was contacted by the Hopman de Villiers. Possibly was. And Gaffer gets us underway again. It's been an entertaining match so far, Kel.
Yeah, there's a lot of pushing and shoving and, just showing how much both teams, want the win.
If you just saw what Oxenford did there, it was pure class.
Yes.
Somehow she avoided the contact, took the ball in the air and got it away before landing.
And avoided a footwork call as well.
It was magnificent play by Oxenford. Put this goal down to her if it goes in. It does. The captain leading by example. And we're at 22 to 21. Titans by 1. This game's got it all. And here we go. One of the younger ones and the speediest of the Titans comes on now in Dakota Newson. She comes on wing attack. Just watch her burn up the floor. Missed shot here, and Sandholt can't get her own rebound. Beautifully blocked out by Gaffer. We say as coaches turn and block, and that was classic turning and blocking. There she is, Dakota Newson, and here come the afterburners. There they go.
Oh, yeah, that speed.
And taking nothing away from Barreto, she's pretty quick herself.
Yes.
She's got her work cut out. Natakura passes off this time. Firefly with it and scores. Titans pull away a little bit, 23 to 21. How's the turnovers there, Kel? You got anything on turnovers? Well, there's one right there. Titans, what are the stats telling you? Total turnovers, 15 or something, is it?
Yeah,
I can't read that with my dodgy eyes.
That's right, yeah. So Titans have had 15 turnovers and Jets have had 17.
So pretty even on the turnovers, hence the score is only 2 the diff.
Yeah, and both are sitting around the 60%, you know, on their conversions.
That's the turnover conversion?
Yes.
Also part turnover conversion, about 60%.
Yep. Turnover gains, yeah.
2 out of, what's that? 2 out of every, no, not quite 2 out of every 3.
Yeah.
So, but back with the Jets. They're going to get us underway again through Hams. She just pops it into Fennell. Great screen set there by Sandholt. Real team effort that. So it's 23-22. And the Jets, every time you think they're going to fade away, they fly high and get the ball back. The green machine. This time the Titans turn it over. Dakota Newsom fires it across. Maguire on Newsom at the moment.
Barretto.
This is going to be a battle. Barretto and Laguire are going to try and stop Newsom. That should free it up for Lily Gray, who's gone to centre. That means Oxenford to the bench. And the hell ball again. There's been a couple up this end, Kel. So that's the right-hand end of the court as you see it.
Yeah, and it's not, I mean, there are options there on the circle, on the edge of the circle, but it's just, not releasing the pass, obviously.
So Tiani Fennell with it has to go backwards. Hams under pressure, takes it well. Long part, the Hotman de Villiers had a crack, but Laguire positioned herself too well. And, okay, we're moving it 3 inches to the left. And back it goes, loose pass here, well picked up by Funnel. Sandholt's wanted it about 5 times.
Yeah.
Now she gets it. She's been there many times.
She definitely has a height advantage, so they just need to pop it up to her.
So tell me, Kel, is it just my eyes or is Sandholt holding differently? You know how we've said that in previous weeks we call it holding differently or awkwardly, but she still gets the ball. But this time she seems to be more open to the pass reception.
Yeah, and she is there. I think what's happening at the moment is Tiani Fennell needs to be driving more away from the ball. So as we've said, I think in previous games,
take a defender with her.
Take the defence. So she needs to pop, instead of popping in and popping out, she needs to go in and go through the circle to draw the defenders.
So Fifi with the chance to wrangle the lead back. She does. The Mizuno momentum now with the Titans. They lead at 24-23. We're inside the last minute. And we've got a bib on the floor, Kel. Deathly silence.
Velcro, man.
It's the Velcro. Velcro's rubbish. Whoever invented Velcro. Good for shoelaces, bad for bibs, Kel. Into the pocket we go. Gianni Fennell with the ball. Into the backspace. Well done, Sandholt. She keeps her feet, but only goes as far as to Hotman de Villiers. So 27 seconds here to the Titans. So they have time for 1, possibly 2. Dakota Newsom. Play on. That's not our siren. Now we've got an obstruction call here. 15 seconds to go. If they score here, they'll have to take the centre pass. Oh, that's going to use up even more valuable time. So the goal comes in. Not Tukakora. And they've called time with 3 seconds on the clock. Does she hold it? She holds it. She's hoping for the siren, and the siren beat the timekeeper.
Looked a little bit nervous looking at the umpire there.
Lily Gray just hung on to that.
She did really well, yeah.
Pray to the netball gods that the hooter would go, and it does. And what an end to the quarter.
Oh, wow.
25-23. That is quite brilliant at the moment. Well done to the Titans. They lead it by 2. We've got second half action coming up straight after this.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
Welcome back to the HART Sapphire Series for 2022. It is round 8. We're over halfway through the competition, and it is game 3 of our 4-game spread over the weekend. And we have got one of the best games you'll ever see. Gold Coast Titans taking on the USQ Jets. It's second versus third coming into this weekend, and it is currently the Titans doing it okay, 25-23. They lead it by 2. The difference was 1 at quarter time, so they're winning each quarter by 1. My name's Dave Mills. I've been with you all season. Thank you for your support, and I'm joined in company by Kel Harrison. She's been with me most of the season as well. Kel, we've had one of the most entertaining games we've seen so far this season.
As we thought, this game is super close and very hotly contested. So there's quite a number of physical battles going on down the court. So I'm interested to see if this intensity will continue for the next half.
Don't forget, one more game. We're going back to YouTube, to KO for the last game this afternoon at 6. We'll be on air at 5 to 6. That's Wildcats still searching for that first win, taking on the USC Thunder in what should be an absolute belter of a game. And Thunder looking to get back into the top 4. Wildcats looking for their first win. They're desperate for victory, so they need to make sure they play well for that one. So that's 5 minutes to 6 on KO. What's coming up? Well, next week, June 11th, we're heading to Townsville. We're heading north for the KO game at 5 p.m, and it is Wildcats and Mendy Rays. Rays have won 2 out of the last 3. They are in sparkling form, and they certainly fill that stadium, so the Wildcats are going to have a tough road trip up there, and that's from just before 5 o'clock on KO. Then we're back here for the 12th of June. Kel, do you know what the 12th of June is?
Nearly my birthday.
Well, it is my birthday. It's definitely my birthday, the 12th of June. So
got
all
2 crazy Geminis here.
That explains the commentary, doesn't it? So we're back here from 12 and 2, and it's 2 games here at Nissan Arena. The first game on YouTube, and that is QUT Cougars, last year's grand finalists. That should be an absolute belter. Cougars got the chocolates in the first time they played this season, but QUT were missing a couple of stars, and they're back to full strength. So that should be a must-see game.
Yes.
Then Tigers and Titans, which is the hardest game to say, Tigers and Titans.
Tigers and Titans.
That's from 2 o'clock on Sunday. We're on air, and that is also on KO. And then we finish up at Caloundra. We're heading north. We're on the road. USC Thunder taking on the USQ Jets. USC and USQ, that's going to confuse me as well.
Lots of cake then next Sunday, yeah?
I don't do cake, Kel, but I do presents. So anything over $50 is greatly appreciated.
Over 50.
Bunnings vouchers. I'm doing a home reno, so love a good Bunnings voucher.
Go and buy another cupboard for your kitchen.
Oh, that's it. Jeez, have you ever put a kitchen in? The price of kitchens these days.
Oh.
So, we digress. It's been a very entertaining game. HART Sports is our principal sponsor. They've been supplying equipment right across the sporting landscape of Queensland for the last 30 years. For all their latest specials and equipment available, go to heartsports.com.au. So they're underway. Leah Pugh back out of goal attack. She's joined by Pfeiffer is in at shooter. And again, first pass, Pugh can't control it. And Coach Bailey giving her another opportunity. And back with the Jets now. They trail it by 2. That's dream start. Former Jets captain is on the court. Steph O'Brien. She is quality. If you haven't seen her play before, watch what she injects into this team. There you go. She just went bang, 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 touched the ball 4 times. Led the team last year.
She's so quick and super strong as well.
Ridiculously strong. And the ball is back with the Jets, looking for 2 straight now. Long pass into the pocket. O'Brien fires it across. Gaffer gets in the way. But alas, it is going the way of... It looks like, Gaffer's out of play. Just outside the circle. It's 2-on-1 in the circle. Oh, that's unlucky. Brilliant screen set by Sandholt. Falls away of Fennell off the post. And she gets a second chance back. So we're tied up at 25 apiece, I believe. Maybe not. We've got a wiping on the ball. Yes, 25 apiece. We've got something
on the court.
Piece of chewing gum?
Something.
Chewing gum, surely.
No
one chews gum anymore, do they?
Not allowed to.
That is true. Oxenden with the ball. Actually, you don't see people chewing gum at all anymore.
No.
So,
it's a thing.
let us know if you're still chewing gum out there, people. I can't remember the last time I had a bit of bubble gum. Hubba bubba.
Hubba bubba.
I got a hand on it. She reckons I didn't touch it. Well, it looked like her entire palm hit the ball out.
Yes.
She's trying to do a bit of a Harry Houdini there, pretending.
Wasn't me. Bit of Shaggy.
Well, there's a cultural reference.
Wasn't he?
25 apiece. Jets with a chance to take the lead. They've led it by as much as 3. Titans have led it by 4. Fennell misses there, but Sandholt, that tall frame, gets up, rips the ball in. And she gets a lead back to 1. So it's been a slow start for the Titans. Haven't scored in the third quarter yet. We've played nearly 3 minutes. Leah Pugh, another bad pass. She's just not quite in a groove today.
Not quite there.
Footwork call. Coach Bailey's got a tough decision to make there at the moment. Newson takes that one well under pressure. Goes to Oxenford, turns on the afterburners. Back with Oxenford, looking for the best option. Finds Firefly. Sure, we're crashing through.
Oh, good option.
So Pugh in super shot range. Does she shoot? She does and misses. And Irvin too tall in there over Firefly. The ball goes back down. Nice play here. Ooh, contact call there. That'll be Oxenford out of play. No, it's not. It's taken back.
Obstruction, yeah.
Obstruction on Pugh. Oh, is that a replay ball? No.
Oh.
Not sure if that was missed, but Oxenford can't believe it. And, but as we say, Kel, the ball knows.
The ball knows.
And great intercept there. Bailey to Hopman to Villiers. Just wanted to get a stat, I reckon. That's why they let that go.
And now we're seeing the change come, as we've seen before, where we've got Nutakora coming into shooter and then Firefly coming back out into goal attack to replace Leah Pugh.
It's just not happening for Leah Pugh today. Unfortunately, she's had a great season. Just one of those days. We all have them.
Yep.
So 26 apiece. And she comes to the bench now. Doesn't want to come off. There she goes. So Firefly back on GA. And a turnover to the this time to the Titans. Yeah. Was it a break, Kel?
Yeah, it was a break. Yeah.
What is that? What do we call them, Kel?
I don't even want to talk about it.
We don't want to. We're both coaches. We don't talk about killing coaches, but they do. So when you've got the fastest players in the world out there, just give yourselves a little margin of error.
I know, and it's just, you have 3 seconds to get over the line. So,
So Fennell there got a talking to from the umpire. Keeping good control, both umpires today. That's Farthing and Lakeman.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Firefly on fire. That's hard to say.
Yes.
But she does well. 27-26. What a ding-dong battle we're having. And just a pause while the ball comes back to the centre pass. Oxenford with it now. Newsom trying to go through traffic. Now she has the ball. Where to go? Nowhere. Back to Gilbert. She's always there for her. Firefly fires it across. And, hell ball, surely it is.
Yes.
Oxenford had 3 goes, didn't let it go.
The call came a little late, but it was definitely a held ball.
I think she just had a chat there to Alorna, just telling her what she wanted. Back it goes into the pocket, and home alone, Macaulay Colton style, is Elsa Sandholt. And we're 27 apiece, 9:50 to play. Bit of cultural reference back at you, Kel. 9:50 to go. That's what they say, isn't it? 50 cents or something? I don't know. Wow. The green machine with the ball. I hope we get to a 50-50 all score line.
Oh, my gosh.
Gaffer, brilliant work.
Gaffer.
She hung in the air, got it. Dakota Newson on the fly with Firefly. On the fly with Firefly, and it's back with now with Nukatorka. Hope you're saying that right. What a shot. The lead back with the Titans. The Mizuno momentum with them. And this very loud Titans crowd. A lot of them sitting on our side.
Yeah.
Going through the effects mic. And we've got a break in play here. Topman de Villiers gets us going. Nope, we go back. Back to Newson this time. Sherlaw this time. Firefly holding her out well. Just outside the circle, I think it is. 2-1 in the circle now. They're giving Irvin a chance here. Oh, that's a 50-50 ball. Irvin could have had a crack. But Firefly, defying her experience, gets another one. And it's 29-27. The Titans, we know the Jets come back, so they've got to make one of these runs count. Because the Jets, we call them the comeback queens. Gaffer had a crack. And Gilbert over the top. Can't believe she's called for the contact. Elsa Sandholt, I think she's got the league's longest ponytail. Missed shot here, but Sandholt pats it back to Fennell. It's like an extra limb, that ponytail, isn't it? So it'd be great in defense. 29-28. The ball's with Gilbert. She fires down Newson, looking in. They ignore. Oh, it's both shooters in the same spot at the moment. It's a bit of a mess.
Great vision by Newson then. She was going to give that ball, but then just saw hands coming across, so.
North Dakota would probably do well to maybe play more like a holding shooter at the moment. Oh, push off there, wasn't it? It's gone the other way. Oh, it was offside, luckily for the Titans. Because we saw a big push off.
Yeah.
Back it goes. The ball is with Newson in the pocket, looking for one of her shooters. Didn't go first time, and that gave Sherlaw a chance to get around. She had a good piece of that. Contacts at the umpire. This is huge. Fi can't get it in, can't get her own rebound, so it goes out. So Jets get a chance to tie it up again.
Contact on Newsom.
Irvin back now with the former captain. Nice contact there. Oh,
yeah, contact on O'Brien.
Just telling the umpire what she thought.
Yeah,
plays a bit of AFLW these days, O'Brien.
Yeah.
I think she might have thought she was out there.
Well, she thought that Jehovan de Villiers had stepped up to her, so instead of her coming on and then rolling off, but no, umpire saw it differently.
Well, we don't argue with the umpires ever. So back it goes now.
I don't think there's ever been a time that they've changed their mind. Just
Lord knows, as a player, I tried. I thought I had some pretty good logical arguments too, but not once did the umpire change the decision. Got mad at me and sent me off, but never changed their mind. Greetings to Leslie Mush if you're watching. So back into the back pocket. And this is a chance to go back to a 2-goal lead, and that makes it a little bit easier. Irvin out of play on the obstruction. So Lorna steps in, takes a shot and scores. And just like that, the Titans get their lead back to 2. O'Brien with it, fires it across. Nowhere to go. You might notice O'Brien's wearing Ridley's uniform.
Oh, Oxenford.
Oxenford did well, took the hit from Fennell as well. Just to finish that, O'Brien is definitely out there. That is not Ridley at wing attack. Back it goes, around the corner. Nowhere to go, has to go back to Oxenford. They're working this narrow channel on the far right side. Now they're stuck in the pocket, and there was a call. It's a long way away from where the ball was. I think it might have been an offside. Looks like one of the Titans players might have drifted offside just ever so slightly. Great call by the umpire.
Another coach killer when it's in your end.
Yeah, it is. O'Brien fires it back. That's Barretto at wing defence. Finds Hams. It's a bit stagnant at the moment.
Yeah, they're all just like waiting for someone to make the move, you know, but you can't have everybody doing the same thing.
So when in doubt, throw it to Sandholt, which they did. She misses a shot. Gilbert and Fennell clash bodies. Former teammates last year, would have trained against each other a lot. Long ball.
Barretto. Oh, Irvin with the hand in.
Was it a magical hand? That's Sherlaw's magical hand, gets that one. Now O'Brien's on the fly. It's ping pong netball at the moment. We've got 4:33 to play. They go long to Sandholt, just like last time. She misses again, but gets her own rebound. That's a big asset when you get your own rebound.
Yep.
So the Jets back to 1, 30-29. Don't forget, last time these two teams played, 47-45, favour of the Titans. So we're in for another close one. This could be the start of an incredible rivalry between two great franchises. So Alorna fakes up to, well, the clouds, but then it goes to Fi, and she scores the goal. And just like that, we're again two Titans. They're entering every challenge at the moment.
Oh,
Oxenford got a hand in, but the umpire says, no, you didn't. That is a contact. So Kelly Hines from the Townsville side watching the coach. Great effort today, Kel. Your team was unlucky at times.
Yes, they were great.
Had a chance to really close that gap. But well done what you're doing up there. We're loving it. And so are our huge audience. So Lily Gray with the ball. Newson to the bench. Fires it down. Fi with it. Oxenford very patient.
So we now have Grant, Shanae Grant into goalkeeper for the Jets. So Irvin's gone to the bench.
So Barretto got a hand on that, but it was illegally done. Outside the circle, Lily Gray. No, inside the circle. I think this is a pass only. No one's out of play. Grant is going hard at Fi-Fi. There's a whistle. Again, we're out. Now we're inside the circle or outside the circle?
We're inside the circle.
Inside the circle. This time Grant's out.
Yes.
We got there eventually. Oh. You know why that happened, Kel? She threw from low to get the arms up, dropping into space like we love. So back it goes with Grant this time, gets us underway. So both sides showing they've got more combos than McDonald's. And they're making the changes thick and fast. Hams looks in. Oh, Gilbert had a sniff of that one.
Oh, Fennell, great drive down on the baseline.
Oh, that was beautiful triangle, Kel.
Yes.
We love a triangle here. That was more isosceles than equilateral, but we still love it. We're 31 apiece.
Oh, good vision.
And that was a great pass in. Sandholt misses at first. Again, gets her own rebound, as she so often does. Hits the front of the ring. And it's 32-31. Oxenford back with it. 3 straight now to the Jets. So they've got the Mizuno momentum. Hopman de Villiers, she started the game. She's still out there. But Sherlaw, the captain, cooler, and throws it away in frustration. Not really. It's just accidental. But it sounds good TV, doesn't it? Trying to talk it up.
Trying to create drama where there is none.
It's the story of my life, I think. You've heard about my relationships. Back it goes. So
we need to live a life drama-free as we get older.
Indeed we do. Short shot there. Fi-Fi follows it in, though. Gets her own rebound. Beautifully done by her. And the putback. We're tied at 32. We've got 1:17 to go. And we're edging close to that video. So back it goes. Oh, Hams can't hold that one. That had too much spice on the ham, and she couldn't pull it in. And it's 32 apiece.
Great defense.
The Hopman de Villiers couldn't pull it. That is O'Brien's ball. Just right. That's back with Oxenford.
That was lucky because Hams was not watching the play.
Fennell works it in. She gets herself closer. She's inside the super shot range and passes
well
off.
Done. So, yeah, both Titans defenders double teaming there on Sandholt, taking their chances on Fennell, and, yeah, too smart.
33-32. It's a one-point thriller. Long ball.
Great ball.
Natakora shoots and misses, and Fi-Fi can't get it. That could be huge. 33-32. Inside 22 seconds. It's with the Jets, the Green Machine, in transition. So they go for 2 for 1. They got time for 2 for 1 if this goes in quickly.
What a pass.
It probably won't happen
feed.
now. I'd say it'll be 34-32. The comeback Queens are going to be leading by 1 or 2. It could be 1. 4 seconds left. Sandholt gets a second chance and gets the putback. And it's Jets now lead at 34-32. If my maths is correct, Kel.
Yes.
That was an 11-7 quarter.
So like a four-goal swing?
Yeah, 4-goal swing, because the Titans led it by 2. Now the Jets lead it by 2, and it was a 7-11. Which is good for the Slurpees. We'd like more goals for a game of netball, but it is 32-34. The Jets, they just don't know how to go away.
No, that's right. I mean, the Titans had that. We're up by 2 for a long while there, you know, back and forth, and now the Jets have just got through and got it there.
So third quarter action comes to an end, and we are looking at one of the better games we've seen this season. Last time those two teams met, 47-45 in favour of the Titans.
Yeah.
As we say, it is our First Nations round this round, which marries up with the Suncorp Super Netball. They've had the last 2 weeks have been their First Nations round as well. They do it over 2 weekends, so every team gets a chance to do something special at home. And we are doing ours this weekend. You may notice on the scoreboard there's a symbol and a symbol around the building here, and it's we call it the symbol of our heart. It represents commitment to providing a culturally safe and supportive environment for all. This symbol, our heart, is linked to the cultural symbolism of a meeting place, meaning that when we gather together, we're doing it in a way that is safe and supportive to everyone. And I'm proud to be involved in this, as are every player in the competition. Yes. Each club's doing their own little thing, and we talked about the scarves that the Jets side are wearing. And you'll notice that we'll have some messages about the Wildcats team when they come out a bit later. Speaking of the Wildcats, they're up 5 minutes to 6. They'll be on court in what is a must-win match for them. They're taking on the USC Thunder. And really, if they don't start winning now, it's going to get harder and harder for them to make the semi-finals, Kel.
Yeah, it's really important for them to come through with a win today. And, yeah, just the start of this second half of the season, I think they'll be looking for that win as well. So
And the Thunder, like, technically are on a slide. Like, they've lost, they had a draw, and then they lost by 1, lost by 2. But, I mean, 4 goals makes a difference, and then we're saying they're on a 6-game winning streak.
Yeah.
They've lost 2 and drawn 1 of their last 3. But, boy, the games have been tight and close.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'm not sure if she's back yet, but Laurie's still out with an ankle injury. I don't think she's back today.
Yeah, she wasn't on our team list.
She's not on the team list, so unless there's a late change, Annie Laurie's still out for them.
Yep.
So it is shaping up to be an incredible competition. We'll at the start of the next game, we'll in the break, we'll update the live ladder. So when we come back for the 6 o'clock game, we'll have it all up to date. We'll be doing it manually, and we'll just let you know where all your teams are sitting coming into the last round. Mizuno are proud to support grassroots netball and your feet on court. From the junior stars of tomorrow to the stars of today, whenever and wherever you play on court, Mizuno has the footwear, probably got footballs too, footwear to suit your game. Check out the new range at mizuno.com.au.
We can't wear footballs.
All selected stores, Kel. No, you can't. Mind you, all the rain we've had, we should have.
Unless they come in at 11E.
True that. Mizuno is made for you, and it's made for netball. This last quarter gets underway in one of the most exciting matches we've seen this season. It's the Jets by 2. They're in possession of the ball. They usually finish strong. So Titans with it all to do, even the margin's only 2. 35-32. And Jets, they lead it by 3. They need to respond here. They need to break the Mizuno momentum. Titans with it. Any changes at 3-quarter time, Kel?
Just having a look down the court.
Looks like there's one in the shooting end for the Titans. They've switched the GA and the GS.
Yes.
So that means Firefire's gone to shooter. That's where she started the game with Pugh. And then Alona Natakora has gone to goal attack. So see how that works. Grant and Sherlaw in the defence. So Irvin still on the bench for the Jets. Of course, we saw who Irvin hopes to be her next coach here before. Megan Anderson was
watching,
keeping a little sneaky on some of the players.
Right.
I'd say she'd be having a look at Ash Magic Irvin. Maybe she's going to get a call up for the last game. We don't know.
Just here to support. Yep.
So back to a 2-point margin, 35-33.
This is going to be very close. This is going to come down to the last few minutes, I think, this game.
You said the Jets by how many? 4, was it?
By 6.
By 6. I said Titans by 2. Right now you're in the box seats, Kel. And a lovely pass there from Lily Gray.
That was all done by the work of Natakora.
Brilliant vision. Oh, that wasn't wholly in the circle. Oh.
Maybe you don't need to be.
We mustn't. If there's an umpire watching, please tell me. Do you still have to be wholly in the circle?
Oh, DeHubbin
O'Brien chasing it. It's gone the way of... It's still with the Jets. I thought the way O'Brien was chasing it, she might have touched it last. O'Brien's added a little bit of sting to this side. Back space to Sandholt. She just throws it down. Gives it to Fennell and then pushes through. Gilbert can't hold her back. Sandholt just literally barged through. Of course, they were former teammates last year as well. A lot of the old Bull Sharks players went up to the Jets when the Bull Sharks franchise wasn't reissued. Oh, sorry, the license. They didn't apply to reissue the license. That was on their decision.
So basically we've got half that have gone to the Jets and then half that have gone to Titans.
So,
mainly half.
Yeah, it's sort of split between the Titans. Most of the players have gone either Titans or Jets. Yeah, there are the odd one here and round the traps. So back it goes. This is huge. 5-5.
Beautiful shot.
She started the game with 7 straight, nothing but net, and she's back to that sort of form. You got the stats machine there, Kel. Is there anything standing out at you?
Well, I mean, the Jets are, their shooting is on 84%.
For the match?
For Sandholt. No.
Just for Sandholt?
Yeah, just for Sandholt.
Yep, that's impressive.
Yeah, 64 goal attack.
That's
9
combined?
from 14. Yeah, so that's combined. Yep. So just on a bit better accuracy than the Titans at the moment.
And what are the Titans' combined stats? Because they've been swapping around everywhere.
Yeah, they have. So goal shooter combined is 76%.
Yep.
And goal attack 10 from 18 at 56%.
10 from 18 at 56.
So just a little bit lower.
So this young lady trying to add to those stats and does. So
yeah, if there's a time that you need to step up, this is it.
So you got any city pass conversions there or anything like that?
Yeah, so Titans are on 74%.
Still a good number?
Yeah, still about...
A little bit lower than you'd like.
But
You'd like the 80.
Jets sitting on 84%.
That's got to make their coaching team
Yes.
happy. Tracy Bruce and, of course, Diamonds, Joe Morgan. Gafford gets one. So here go the Titans. This is their chance to get it back to 1. They're centre next. Oh, Lily Gray replay ball.
Yeah,
it just slipped out. The umpire was all over that. Like flies on a bad piece of meat. She saw that. And Fennell with it, nowhere to go. So she'll take the shot, misses, hits the front of the ring. Gilbert pulls it in. So, an obstruction call here. And someone's out of play. It's Sandholt. She pretends she didn't know, but she did. And back it goes. Oh, should have gone to Bailey to Hopman de Villiers. Doesn't. Oxenford with it now. Leah Pugh back at goal attack. And it's Pugh and Pfeiffer. This is how they started the match. They're going to try and finish it the same way. Hands in there from Barretto. Long ball over. Contact. Oh, that could have gone either way.
Grant had that front position there, so she's a little shocked that that call was against her.
The rub of the green goes away. The Titans on that one. Don't know if you say that when you're playing the Jets because they wear green. So back it goes. Pugh just needs to settle. She's been a little bit probably nervous today. She's actually been the senior shooter out there, so maybe a little bit nervous. Pfeiffer with it, ties it up at 38 apiece, Cal. We've got 9:48 to play.
That's it, I'm standing up.
Oh, it's standing up time.
Yes.
O'Brien with it, looks down, finds Fennell, driving across. Where do we go here?
Oh,
Where
what
else?
a delivery.
That's Elsa Sandholtz.
Yes.
And why wouldn't you? 39-38, Sandholtz rips one back for the Jets. Pugh with it at the moment. She's settled now. She's going to have a great last 9 minutes. I can sense it in my bones, Kel.
Yep.
Right. Back with Lily Gray. She'll get us underway with the sideline throw-in. Nowhere to go. It goes to Oxenford. Big smile on the dial as she received it.
Oh, Grant.
Shanae Grant. She went a-fishing and nearly ripped it in.
Trying to convince the umpire that it came off Pfeiffer.
Pugh finds Pfeiffer and a little bit of push and shove. There's some aggro on those circles. Long ball.
What a shot.
Rings around.
Downtown.
39 apiece. 8:50 to go. Yeah, I said it, Kel. 8:50.
8:50.
And we've got an obstruction call here. Pugh out of play. It's going to be Barretto get us underway again. Thank you. And long ball in. Sandholt standing large at this point of the game. She gets the lead back to 1. 40-39. Sandholt been brilliant today. Great working with Oxenford. These two, they're going to guide them home. Nice patience. Pugh with it. Nice pass in a Pfeiffer. And that is a lovely shot. We're tied at 40. You didn't hear it last time these two teams met back in round 3, 20th of, I think it was April, and it was 47-45. And here we go. It is with Fennell now.
Is that why you've gone for Titans by 2?
From last time?
From the last time.
I'm no Phil Kell. Sandholt misses and
Gaffer!
Got a hand on it, whacked it into the post, got the ball back. That is brilliant. Can the Titans convert it here and steal another lead? And,
Gray.
Gray kept it in. Oxenford couldn't pull it. The pass had too much spice on it. So it'll go back the way of the Jets. I'll start with the goal line throw. And Barretto drives all the way down from the mid-third right to the baseline to get that one. Sherlaw finds Hams. They've been long-time teammates, those two. Fennell. Lovely ball in.
That was a better drive by Fennell.
Lovely play by the Jets. Fennell just set herself up beautifully, Cal. And they get the score back to 41-1 to the Titans 40. Long ball, great pass. Lily Gray with it now. And again.
Oh, that was fancy footwork.
Thought she was off court, Cal. That was mighty close. That's why we commentate. They're all in control, these players. See, Leah Pugh, she's like a different player now, isn't she?
Yeah, she's definitely come out with some more determination.
So just
try to get her team across the line.
Maybe a bit nervous, you know, to start, and like
maybe.
First time she's been the senior shooter on this season, and just didn't happen for her for the first 3 quarters. Now she's on fire. I reckon she could win it for them.
It's great persistence by both the player and the coach, though, to keep, persisting with it. And, obviously she's coming through now when the time matters.
There's no better feeling as a player when the coach has faith in you, even when things aren't going right. So
and it can actually help you lift.
It does.
As well. Yes.
So Titans call a timeout. And it is a 42-41 margin. Jets by 1. 6:10 to play. Kel, which way is this one going?
Oh, I'm still sticking with the Jets. I think they're going to come through, although, it could be anybody's game, honestly.
You don't say that with a lot of confidence.
No, I don't.
Don't forget, we've got the best social media in the land. Make sure you join our Facebook page, HART Sapphire Series. You can see some of the games on there. And, of course, you find out what game's on what platform, and you see pictures, and you get to vote in the Gem of the Week. So make sure you get onto that one. That's HART Sapphire Series. That is our Facebook page. Sapphire Series Netball is the, you call it a handle, don't you? The handle for the gram. And, of course, sapphireseries.com.au. That is our website for all the news, views, interviews, stats, and, again, where we play what game on what platform. It's important to keep up to date with that. For all the old matches from last year and previous years, and some of the matches from this year, go to our YouTube channel, Sapphire Series. And I've been told that if you turn it on late at night and you hear my voice, you're asleep within minutes. So
meditating.
We offer a sleep down, a turn down service through our broadcasting, as we do.
Chocolate on the pillows.
That's it. 2 games earlier this weekend. Tigers 47, QT 64. QT 4 straight to them now after 3 dropped games early in the season. And the Cougars doing what the Cougars do. They win that one 71-51. And don't be frightened by that scoreline. The Mendy Rays, the Northern Mendy Rays were great. And Cougars just too experienced in the end.
Just watching the difference in the timeout there, like the, Coach Bailey talking very animatedly with her team. They obviously want this win. It's very important for them. So, trying to lift them. Whereas on the opposite side, Jets were quite calm and relaxed, composed.
Well, of course, the Titans want to win this because they're on 20 points. That would put them to 24, just 6 points away from the Cougars. If they lose it with QT with a game in hand, they're on 16, and the Jets will go to 20 as well. So all of a sudden that top 4 gets congested.
Yes.
And it's a long ball into Sandholt. This to make the margin to their centre next. The Jets are flying high at the moment, Kel. And they lead at 43-41. The Jets love a good comeback. And these 2 teams don't mind a close game. O'Brien with it in the pocket. Sandholt, she's stepping up when it matters the most.
Again, that drive from Fennell, which, drew the defence and leaves Sandholt wide open.
Brilliant work. And Titans, they do not have the momentum at the moment. They need to wrestle it back. They need a Mizuno momentum change. Play on here. Oxenford, loose hands, but she picks it up well. Lily Gray finds Pugh, give and go. She needs a shot. And we've got a contact call on Grant. That'll make it easier. Fi answers. There's your Mizuno momentum shift back the way of the Titans. 4:46 to play, 44-42. It's all the 4s at the moment. Nearly a hell ball.
Gilbert.
She came hunting. Gilbert had a crack at it. Pass was just a little too good, and Hams fires it in. We've got a turnover here. There's your turnover. Gaffer, huge in the big moments. Gilbert, long ball. Bailey de Hopman de Villiers rips it in. Oxenford, she wants it in her hands. Gray did a nice drive. Pugh and contact here on Sherlock. 2-on-1 on the circle. Let's see how they set up.
Oxenford just having a little chat to Pugh.
Now they've set the screen. Pugh set the screen, but Fi comes out of the circle inexplicably. Now she drives around the base like she does. It's getting messy for the Titans. I tell you, Fi must have ran a marathon then. Yes. She went backwards and forwards a couple of times.
Ben steadies, and she's not happy with how physical it's getting in the circle.
44-43, Kel, 3:40 to play. Titans, they will not go away either.
Could we see a draw?
Oh, I hope not. It's so deflating, isn't it? I'm not a fan of the Golden Point or anything, but it is deflating.
So, need a result.
We already had a draw this year. Long shot doesn't ring in. Unfortunately, Fi misses it. And we've got an obstruction call right over And this time Gray's out of play. That would have tied it up, 3:23 to play. Jets, can they steal another one? O'Brien looks down.
Oh, she's been impressive since she's come on. She's really settled this team.
She's a brilliant player.
She made such
She
a huge
really
difference.
is.
Yes.
Former A&L player with the
little
fusion as well.
pass. Yeah.
Yep, she's got quality in those shoes of hers. So 45-43, it's a difference of 2. If the Jets score here, it gets tougher for the Titans. Leah Pugh. Thought she might have been playing AFL as well. Literally tackled O'Brien accidentally. And it's back with the Jets. And Sandhold, how good has she been in this last quarter?
Steady and strong.
And back with her again. She'll get a second chance.
And looks very unbothered.
She always does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's too relaxed. I wish I could be more like that.
Yeah.
Oxenford with it. Finds Gray. They've got to score quickly. Pugh on the fly. Throws a pass. Oh, gave Grant a sniff. Sherlaw's out of play.
Oh.
So, no hurry to take this. Look at Grant just pushing. And now we've got time. There's going to be a bit of a caution or something chatted about here. And then straight away, the moment the whistle went, there was an obstruction call. I'm not sure why Grant continued to do that. Now it falls away 5-5. Missed the last one. Be nervous, but she's not. Sinks this one, 46-44. 2 to play. The draw's firming if they turn it over, Kel. It'll either be a draw or a 1-point Jets win with the way the centres are going at the moment.
Yes.
Hopman de Villiers. No. O'Brien just stood there. She knew.
Great effort.
Fennell with it. 2-1 on Sandhold. Back space. Can't pull it in. She's now out of the circle. This is a chance. Can they keep it in? No, they let it back in. And O'Brien, they find it. No, they don't.
Gaffer. Again.
Gaffer, 3 massive intercepts in this last quarter. We got 1:23 to play. And probably if they score quickly, they'll get one chance to tie it. I'm trying to do the maths in my head. This is huge. It's got to go in first. It does. Fi gets it back to 1. 45-46. We've got a minute to play. The ball is with the Titans. What do you do here, Kel? Do you use the minute and take the draw?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
because
it's a risk. It's a risk then, to lose the game by 1.
Or do you have a quick one? Oh, it's a help. No, obstruction.
Called it
outside the circle. This is doing my heart in. Do they not know I have bad blood pressure, Kel?
Oh, this is...
Outside now, that's Barretto. Fi, this youngster, she's bringing a team home on her back. She misses that one. It goes out. It's still with the Jets. 36 seconds.
The Titans, yes.
Did I say Jets?
Yeah,
I meant Titans.
Yep, that's okay.
If you're watching at home, the Titans are in blue. 30 to go. This is another chance. Did she? A little slip there. It goes in. It is. 23 seconds. The ball is with the... Oxenford, using all her experience. That was deliberate delay. She knows it. She smirks. And copped a caution for a trouble. Big thumbs up. She knows. Fennell with it. They're going to go to Sandhold. They go back. Barretto. They fire across Sherlock. The captain. Who's going to take the shot? Chance. It's 10 to go. O'Brien. They go back to Barretto. We've got an obstruction call. 4 seconds. They've got to go in. Helms will go in. Now we call time. 1 second on the clock.
Oh.
It's going to be a draw, I think, Kelly. I think they brought it up outside the circle. I don't think there'll be time.
You're going to it has... Oh, right.
No contact. They do not contact. You don't want to contact here. They just got to let the ball go. There's the... contact! Gilbert's been called for the contact. There was no need for that. Fennell. This is a shot.
No, she gets another shot.
Gaffer's out of play. Both out of play. Oh, this is dramatic. Sandhold, the former Gold Coast player herself, gets the win. Inexperienced by the Titans. They had no need to contest either of those 2 balls. And it's cost them the game.
Wow.
The Jets 47 to 46. There was 1 second on the clock. There wouldn't have been enough time to get the pass started.
Yes.
And the shot off.
Yeah, just hang off there.
Hang off. No need for the contest at all. Should have left it open.
What a game, though.
But is one of the best games of netball. We'll see. Just quickly doing the maths. That'll take the
14-13.
Jets to 20. and the Titans will start in 20 as well. I think we've got to change the position. It looks like Cougars will be first. The Jets will now be in third. Titans still second. And QUT with a game in hand, they're on 16. They will be in fourth. That's your top 4 at the moment.
Ooh,
Thunder play next.
What a game.
And they want to have a bit to say about that. Let's talk about the two teams. Let's start with the Jets.
Where do we begin?
The comeback kings. They did it. We'll start with the Titans, actually.
Yes.
They had a chance. They couldn't get it past the margin of 4, but they did pretty well, Kel.
Yeah, what an amazing game. I'm lost for words, to be honest. It was so good. But, yeah, for me, I think, you know, if we're looking for a player, I think Oxenford through the middle. But towards the end there, Gaffer
got 3 interceptions in the last quarter.
Yeah, came up with the goods right at those crucial moments.
And Leah Pugh started shakily, became good in the last quarter.
Yes, she did.
And let's talk about Firefly. Brilliant effort by her. The youngster led it as best she could. So they're all consoling. Looks like that's Gilbert there, they're consoling.
Yeah.
She knows she probably shouldn't have given away that penalty.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. We move on.
That's right.
There's always next week. And let's talk about the Jets, the winning team. Who was big for them?
Oh.
Where do you start on them? I thought Sandholt was magnificent today.
Yeah, she was very cool under pressure, Sandholt, and yeah, it was a great, amazing game that she put in. And yeah, obviously Irvin, when she was on, you know, performed really well, got her hands in everything, hands over everything. So, but then O'Brien was when she came. I mean, she wasn't on, you know, for the whole game, but yeah, definitely, you know, made a change to the whole dynamic of the team.
So game 3 of First Nations round comes to a conclusion, and it was probably the pick of the game so far. It was Jets 47, Titans 46. So in 3 games of netball, the margin now works out a cumulatively of 1 goal between those 2 teams. It's an incredible effort by them. And I've lost my breath as well. That was a great game of netball. So that wraps up game number 3. We're back 5 minutes to 6, but we flick back over to KO. So make sure you change platforms and join us for that last game tonight. Wildcats looking for their first win, taking on the USC Thunder. They've come down from the coast looking for a big one. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors, HART Sports, Mizuno, Powerade, Mount Franklin, and of course Legacy Jewelers. Our broadcaster, as always, is Double Take Sports, the best in the business. My name's Dave Mills. We'll be back just before 6 o'clock. It's bye for now, and as always, people, be brilliant.